Hey, good morning. It's your boy Rod. Welcome back to another edition of WOW, a little bit of words of wisdom. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about the streets, because I've been looking around and people been saying F the streets and the street this and street that. A lot of people with it, a lot of people ain't with it, so I ain't here to judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that out of the way, and I ain't here to bash nobody. I'm just going to say a little piece on that, because I was in the streets a little bit. Everybody get in the streets a little bit, so with that being said, I can understand people saying F the streets, and I can understand people saying not F the streets. But the streets ain't going to change. The streets are always going to stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Whether you in it for the good cause or the bad cause, and I'm explaining something to you. The streets mess you up, Sometimes the streets will get you 25, 35, 45 years, you know what I'm saying? The streets will get you killed. The streets will get you taken away from your family. You know what I'm saying? The streets will tear your family up for whatever reason, as well as you do. Now, you hustling, you doing your thing, okay, that's fine. I ain't gonna bash that. But always think about its consequences, Don't just think about waking up, doing this and doing that. It's always consequences to everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? And I got family members that the streets took them 15, 16, 17 years, you know what I'm saying, away from their family. But Lord knows they're successful to come on home and get back to, living life how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I done had the streets tear my family members up from smoking it to selling it. But right now, I can say I am happy that all my family came out the streets and they look good. And this is to all y'all that was in the streets. Y'all came out the streets and y'all look good. And to the ones that was in prison and that came home, y'all look good to look back and turn around and not to be in the streets because you seen what the streets had done cost you. Sometimes the streets cost people their lives, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes the streets help, sometimes the streets don't. I'm lucky that I was successful enough to get in and get out the streets before anything major or anything was to happen, But when you're in the streets, you got to look over your shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Look over your doors, Got to look out for robbers, jackboys, police, feds, you know what I'm saying? Your best friends, you know what I'm saying? Your best compadres up under you. You got to watch out for everything when you're in the streets. You got to look over your shoulder every goddamn day you wake up when you're in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that part of my life no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, salute everybody that's still in them. I salute you. Hope y'all make it out fine. This ain't towards nobody, but you got to think about everybody besides yourself. You got family, think about that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be keep taken away from your kids. You don't want to be keep taken away from your mom, your pops, and you know what I'm saying? What it look like, you in prison, and then your mama die, your grandma died, your sister dies, your auntie dies, and you missed all of that because you want to run the streets. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's always a different route. The streets is a choice. And most of the people do choose the streets. It's a choice. You're not born just to say, I'm going to go to the streets. No. It's a choice that you make in the process of coming up. You know what I'm saying? You can either choose the streets or you can choose a different route. Whichever route you take, it's always a choice. But right now, today, right now at this moment, the choices that we make could affect us for the rest of our lives. So let's just make sure we get up and we make the right choices and be better with the choices that we choose. WOW, I'm out of here.